So now that we've looked at the script that is the parent shape node script, where it gives each joint a control, you can either do that where you script each control individually, but for those guys that I teach, they will have this plugin. I actually wrote a plugin that deals with this as a kind of nice automated process. Behind the scenes, it's doing exactly the same thing. It's running the parent shape script that we looked at in the previous video, but you can either email me and I'll send through the script. There you go. Email me that, or if I do teach any of you guys, then you'll find it on the servers and you can talk to me in class. So this really makes the whole process a lot easier. Okay. So let's say, for example, I'm going to create a circle. I'm going to work my way down the head, the neck, the chest, and the belly. Okay. So let's just start off with a node circle, freeze transformations, delete history, and let's just call this rig underscore chest underscore control. Okay. So the idea is you select the joint and hit set, so that puts it there. Then you select the curve, okay, and hit set, and parent shape node will do that automatically. Okay. Now, as you can see, the alignment is perpendicular. That's absolutely fine. Go to Control Vert, select all, and using your J-snap, you can just rotate the curve. Go back to object mode. Okay, simple as that. So that saves any really any extra constraints or groups. It actually just becomes the joint with a handle. Okay. Once we've got the alignment, what this allows us to do is we can duplicate the control. Okay, so once it's selected, hit set and duplicate, and that you can see puts that one back to the origin with the correct alignment. Okay. Now I'm going to call this rig underscore head control. Okay, and I'm going to duplicate this a few times. So let's call this rig neck control. Actually, I've got a neck mid. I've actually got a rig neck control, and I've also got a rig belly control. Okay, so select the head joint, set, select, oops, I just accidentally put that in there. Select the head control and parent that. And as you can see, because I duplicated the original one, it's nice and aligned. If you don't have this script, it doesn't matter. You would just go and orient it and run the parent shape script as we did before. If you want to make that a little bit nicer shaped, Control Vert, select all. Let's just scale the curves. If you wanted to get a little bit fancy, I often have a head control that's just goes around the head, and move that up. Okay. All right. Go back to object mode. So we've got neck mid, and then we've got neck. So let's select the neck mid, set, the neck mid control, set, parent shape. Okay. Let's do the same for the neck control, set, parent shape. All right. And you can see, you know, ultimately as you go, you can control verts, select all, and just scale the curves down. Necks don't really need that much. Control verts, select all, and it isolates the individual one. Okay. If you feel that the rotation is cannot as you want, you know, but visually you want it a little bit more aligned, then feel free. You can do that. Okay. It's still grabbing the actual joint. It's just a handle to grab onto. Okay. So we've got the chest, and then the last one we want the belly. Set that. Belly control, set, parent shape. Okay. So for example, the belly control, select all. You just might want that a little bit thinner, just so that you can differentiate that to the chest. So you can do this with any NURBS curve. I've just created circles, but you can throw KK controllers at it, as we did with the clavicle. Actually, let's make the head a little bit thinner. There we go. And as you can see, once you've got the first one aligned, you can use this tool to duplicate it, and as long as you name it correctly, everything will kind of be aligned quite nicely. So what you can then do is, because we spent the time aligning the joints correctly, when you select them both together, you get that nice kind of twisting motion, and everything's working quite nicely. Okay, you could select the head and the two necks, and because the joints are all aligned the same way, you get that really nice kind of rotation. Okay, so that's it for the torso controls using this shape control, which really behind the scenes is just doing the parent, shape node, relative. You want the control shape name, and then you want the joint name. Okay, and that's all it's doing behind the scenes, so you can totally make it manual, and that will still work fine.